Wall Street got blindsided. Markets completely crushed expectations for Kevin Warsh Fed, and today's chart shows absolute investor panic. Nobody saw this sudden crash coming. Get ready for what happens next. Suddenly, panic hits the bond market. Investors dump U.S. Treasuries, sending yields skyrocketing. Inside the Federal Reserve, emergency alarms sound. Officials scramble behind closed doors, desperate to stop a total financial meltdown before it's too late. Warsh takes podium. Panic grips market. He speaks to calm crowd. Investors listen but hear no rate cuts. Panic doubles. They dump stocks fast. Market bleeds red. Disaster strikes. Dominoes fall. Tokyo crashes. London panics. Wall Street bleeds. Foreign central banks dump U.S. dollars. They must save their own crashing currencies. The global reserve system burns. Nobody is safe. Suddenly, gears grind to halt. Credit markets freeze solid. Panic spreads fast. Banks lock vaults, refuse all lending to guard cash. Economic lifeblood stops flowing. Entire system starves. Survival mode begins now. Banks lock vaults. Good businesses die. No loans flow, so local shops close doors forever. Real economy crumbles to dust. Hard workers go home empty-handed. Panic spreads fast. Look at streets. Jobless crowds fill cities. Protests explode across nation. Government failed to stop collapse. Anger burns hot. People want answers now. No food, no work, only rage. What happens next? The government just declared martial law. Now, heavily armed soldiers patrol the empty streets, desperate to stop the rising riots. The city feels like a war zone. Can anyone survive this lockdown? Paper money dead. People burn cash for heat. Shadow markets rise in dark alleys. Food is new gold. Trade beans for bread. Survival needs real goods now. Paper buy nothing. Hunger changes rules. Neighbors trade plumbing for potatoes. Outside, guards watch tomatoes with loaded guns. Trust is gone, replaced by trade. How long can this fragile peace last before someone pulls a trigger? Desperation turns neighbors into warriors. When gangs target the community gardens, shovels and pitchforks become weapons of survival. This isn't just about food anymore. It's a brutal fight for the dirt they bleed to protect. Soldiers march. Guns point at farmers. Government steals community crops. Why? Elites hungry. Power grab leaves citizens starving. Look at empty plates. How long before people fight back? Hunger drives people mad. Tonight, starving crowds fight back, storming heavily armed military outposts. They reclaim stolen food by force. Can citizens survive the immediate retaliation, or does this spark a total revolution? Heavy artillery rains down. Rebellion crumbles under steel. Survivors flee deep underground, sealing bunker doors. This is final stand. Can they survive wrath of military, or is this end? Sky burns. We cower in dark bunker. World above is ash. Fire took everything. Can humanity rebuild from these ruins, or did Warsh Fed destroy our future forever?